have to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem.
Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this fresh face makeup look. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, stay tuned. So I'm going to start off with this Black Radiance True Complexion Primer. This is just going to ensure that my foundation stays in place and keep my face matte. Next, I'm going to use my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I will link the shade down below. This is lighter than what I usually use because I'm pretty much in my winter shade now. My skin is looking a lot more pale, so I had to switch shades. And I'm just blending this out with a Real Technique sponge. Next, I'm going to do some highlighting and concealing with this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. And I know people usually contour as well, cream contour, but I just really don't like cream contouring for some reason. So I only do this step. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera. I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I'm sorry, that was out of focus. And then I like to follow it up with a brow gel. Today I'm using my Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel. I believe this is in the shade Chocolate. And this is just gonna help my brows stay in place. Now I'm going to start bronzing my skin with this NYX matte bronzer. I believe this is the deepest shade. So I start carving out some cheekbones for my face and giving my face some dimension. This step for me is really important because I have a pretty round, chubbier face. So this really just helps add some dimension to my face. And sorry, I was watching TV. I was watching Life Size 2 with Tyra Banks. Oh my gosh, and I loved it so much. Do you guys remember Life Size, the movie from Disney? Let me know in the comments below if you guys remember that movie. I always like to go back whenever I do bronzer or blush. I like to follow it up with my sponge just so everything looks skin-like. So now we're going into blush. This is the Milani Baked Blush. This is in the shade Luminoso. And this is really pretty. I never use this, but I think since I'm using a lighter foundation and my skin's a little lighter than normal, it's showing up on me a lot better. And it's just this really pretty coral color, like peachy, more like peachy. And it just has like this built-in highlight with it. So it's just really pretty and soft. Now I'm going back into that NYX matte bronzer, and this is something I love doing during the week because who has time for eyeshadow? This girl doesn't. So I like to just use my same bronzer and put just a little bit basically in my crease and then on the outer part of my eye. It does a little something. I know it seems like I'm not doing anything and I'm doing it kind of sloppy, but y'all, it makes the hugest difference. Like, it just makes me look that much more put together. Now we're gonna go ahead and highlight. This is a Morphe highlighter. It is in the shade Extra. And I always like to put a highlight shade in my inner corners because it just makes my eyes look bigger. It makes me look awake. I'm also gonna hit the tip of my nose. and then my Cupid's bow. I'm also gonna hit underneath my brow, just hitting all those high points of my face. And this like makes a huge difference. It's crazy, like the smallest things that you do with makeup can make the biggest difference. This to me just makes me look fresh and awake and just ready for the day. That was weird. That was awkward. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this NYX lip pencil. I believe this is in the shade Burgundy. I really love the NYX lip liners. Next, I'm gonna use this lip gel. This is just something I found out of the beauty supply store, and I really actually love it. I love the shine and the wet look that it gives. So I'm basically just putting that in the center of my lips and then blending it in with the liner. And I like to go back in with the lip liner if I feel like the definition is kind of gone. So that's what I usually do. I'll go back in with that. Now I'm going back into that Morphe highlighter extra, and I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my cheekbones. Now I'm gonna go now I'm setting everything with the Morphe Continuous Spray. I really don't know how I feel about this spray yet. I definitely need to pay attention and see if it works. Now I'm going into mascara. On an everyday basis, I do not wear lashes at all. So I love a good mascara. For me, I have really curly lashes and they're pretty short. So this telescopic L'Oreal mascara has been like my best friend. It gets every lash and it just helps me, lengthen and separate. So guys, that is the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this fresh face makeup tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video.